Welcome back to our poetry readings with Kathy. Today is our final reading for Mental Health Awareness Month, and I present to you my colleague, Kathy Garneau.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. And as April said, this is our last reading for Mental Health Awareness Month. During this month, for those of you that were with us throughout or newly joining us, we learned about the connection between poetry and mental health and how it provides a format for us to process our feelings and shape our losses. Very much like artists pick colors on a canvas to create something beautiful, so do poets. They do so by choosing and rearranging words on a page. They give us the language we didn't know we needed to describe our inner world. The poems we presented during the month were chosen because they have an underlying lesson we can all learn from. They include the understanding of the realities of our relationship with mental illness, the power of community, and how resilient we actually are. Today, I am happy to introduce my colleague Carlos from Project Hope, who will be reading a poem that gives men permission and encouragement to stop ignoring the reality of mental illness and find the courage to speak up. So with that, I hand it over to Carlos.
Hi guys, welcome back to our poetry readings on Wednesdays. My name is Carlos. I'm a crisis counselor for Project Hope, part of the Association for Mental Health and Wellness. And today's poem is by Men Speak Up. That's the name of the poem. Men Speak Up by Akin Olunsanya. And it goes, my soul is burdened, seems like I'm in the dark, trapped and my mind overwhelmed. A man with great pride had all, lost all, everything in me yelling for help. Remember growing up as a young male, the world telling me, always be strong. Now I'm down on life's luck, a man going on 34, with no navigation to weather the storm. Lost, strange, now I'm losing my sleep, no more appetite to eat. My once good health failing me, anxiety, depression, bipolar personality disorder, schizophrenia. Come on, fellas, these are very real. My admonishment, therefore, is to men. Let's all speak up, rise, seek help, get counseling, embrace therapy. Know that we care. Now, this was written for Mind, which is a British organization of Mental Health Awareness Week in 2018. What this poem teaches us is that mental illness has no bias. It doesn't care how tough or strong you are. It doesn't care about your age, race, or gender. It can still affect you, and it's okay to reach out for support. Now also, I'll be reading this in Spanish, so to all my Spanish-speaking friends, and it goes, mi alma está agobiada, parece como que si estuviera en la oscuridad atrapado, y mi mente abrumada. Un hombre con gran orgullo, lo tenía todo, lo había perdido todo. Todo en mí gritando, pidiendo ayuda. Recuerdo creciendo como un hombre joven, el mundo diciéndome siempre sé fuerte. Ahora tengo mala suerte en la vida. Un hombre que llega a sus 34 años sin navegación para capear la tormenta. Perdido, extraño. Ahora estoy perdiendo el sueño. No más apetito para comer, mi una vez buena salud me falla. Ansiedad, depresión, trastorno bipolar de la personalidad, esquizofrenia. Vamos muchachos, estos son muy reales. Por lo tanto, mi advertencia es para los hombres. Hablemos todos, levántense, busque ayuda, obtenga asesoramiento, abrace la terapia. Sepan que nosotros queremos. And that is all we have for today. Thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Carlos. And I would just like to say a few things as we wrap up another Mental Health Awareness Month. There's so many people involved in this project, but I want to give a special shout out to my colleague and dear friend, April Smith, because without April, this was not happening. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of sweating, but April pulled it off. April said, you can do this, girl. So here we are. So I'm going to read a very short poem for the final reading. And I hope it instills hope for a future and restores and builds in everybody the idea that we are resilient, and we're going to get through this. Okay, so there's no author to this, but the poem encourages us to pause and take a moment for self-reflection and remember that good things will come again. This is the time to be slow. Lie low to the wall until the bitter weather passes. Try, as best you can, not to let the wire brush of doubt scrape from your heart all sense of yourself and your hesitant light. If you remain generous, time will come good, and you will find your feet again on fresh pastures of promise, where the air will be kind and blushed with beginning. Thank you all, and I hope you have a safe and happy summer.